What has happened in the recent past in this country is most disturbing. And if I may, its impact, a tremendous impact on federalism, which was the recent Supreme Court judgment on the abrogation of Article 370. Now, the recent Supreme Court judgment, I'll deal with a little later, but suffice it to say that the moment a state is divided into two union territories, which is what was done here, the first question is, why was this done? What was the need? Because you had already had president's rule in the state. You were administering it from the center. So why did you need this? You needed this because you wished to bypass a very, very important article in Article 356, that you should have a national emergency. And the second circumstance is that the election commission should say that elections are not possible in that state. Neither of which obtained. So how do you bypass this? You bypass it by this ingenious method of making the state union territories, where you have direct central control and no problem as to time. So essentially what has happened is that this could have continued until the Supreme Court decided the matter. In fact, it took 4 years for the Supreme Court to decide the matter. It was in 2019 that the state was declared as two union territories. The decision has just come. And elections, hopefully, are going to be held by September next year. So we have had no democratic government in this state for 5 years, which could have continued indefinitely. The Solicitor General does not have the authority to bind any successor government. We are going to have a successor government from May next year. Second, and more importantly, he has no authority whatsoever to bind the legislature. And this is going to be a legislative act. So, to say we won't decide means in effect, you have decided. You have allowed this unconstitutional act to go forward for an indefinite period of time, and you have skirted Article 356(5).